previously. Usually what happens, the potter will have to carry the heavy luggage on their leg or anything from the staircase. And instead of that, beside it, it is just a platform. Here we can place luggage corner, which is like a ramp. From here it is less sliding. Now let's say this is the luggage. Here we can place cotton or any other soft substance to avoid the damage of the luggage. Now we are putting the potter can come here and we can collect the luggage and we can pass on to a particular person in the system. But it can also be modified, like we have elevators nowadays. So that can be also modified. Instead of that, we can place elevators which will go up. For the person who is old, they can that will be like a box, and they can put their luggage in the box, and that will come up, and they can collect from the outside.
So where are the useful maximum railway stations?
Yes.
Isn't it?
Mom, that isn't inspired.
One more is there, but not made. Landsliding.
And actually, I say for that, due to landslide, many people can use the light. So during the landslide, if there are any roads below it, and there are maximum chances that people participate because that can be one of the major roads. So over it, we can make like a terrace that is made up of steel, which is hard. And when the landslide will occur, suppose it wherever it is,
It will not work. It will not work.
and we can put alarm that will start moving or start making the sound when the test and type of landslide. And one, this will be helpful for, and also after the landslide, when the alarm, after making sure that all the people pass through the road, then the threat will be like a sensor or the button which will press and that will open like a door and the damage can be prevented.
But my this thing is okay. This is fine. But again, there will be a lot of rush for collecting it out.
So now this can be also done like the waters over there. They can come in the night. For example, there will be a person who is getting some tickets, take it and now put your luggage and go and collect. So that can be done now.
I'm really glad for meeting the usually at class. I have to find this party. I'm using something. This is also nothing more. So you usually cut the glasses.
Which blade you are using?
No, no. I'm normally
Normal blades. But they have to be very hard also. So that you
ग्रास कटर जो है ना वो ऑनलाइन या ऐसे मार्केट में 3000 में मिलता है. So they make it by themselves. So we can corners पे जहाँ कहीं ग्रासेस होते हैं. अभी वो फंक्शनिंग थोड़ा बैटरी लो हुआ है उसका, इसे वो रोटेट नहीं कर रहा है. But we can use at the corner where electricity supply.
I understand madam. ये blades जो है ना, ये थोड़ा check करना है.
Rather than these blades,
we have to think of so that we can use in our own
metal के as a blades
garden, in our own school garden. But then think about improvising it, okay, with more tougher blades and then which can really work with us. Okay.
I'm Nishita of class 7th grade. Ma'am, I am going to explain this model. This is about water cycle. This process starts from sun. The sun absorbs the water present in the trees. It is known as transpiration. And the sun absorbs the water which is present in seas. It is known as evaporation. Then it forms the clouds. It is the formation of clouds. It is known as condensation. Then clouds become heavy. Then rainfall starts. It is known as precipitation. And this process continues ever and ever. This is about the model.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Me, myself, Chandra, and I am grade of class 9 today, ma'am. Ma'am, this is my model of simple door level, ma'am. Ma'am, its use is that it lets you know that the door is opened by somebody from the outside, ma'am.
Okay, what have you used here?
Ma'am, I just have used a buzzer, ma'am, a clip with two wires connected to it and ma'am a blocker, ma'am.
अच्छा, और कोई अंदर से खोलेगा डोर तो नहीं बजेगा?
मैम तब ये मतलब इसका स्विच ऑफ कर सकते हैं मैम।
ऐसा ऑन एंड ऑफ नहीं है ना,
सेंसर्स भी है।
कुछ सेंसर होना ना, जो अंदर वाले का नहीं बजे, सिर्फ बाहर वाले का ही, वो और इम्प्रूव कर सकते हैं।
सोचो उसके बाद, अदरवाइज गुड।
थैंक यू। Dispenses water. It is used to provide easy access to drinking water. And I will explain how it is works. This machine works with the help of air. When you open the cap of the bottle, the air pushes the water, so the water will come out through the pipe. When you close the cap of the bottle, the air does not go inside and does not push the water, so the water will not come out through the pipe. Uses. This machine is used as drinking water in public places, and it is used without electricity power.
हाँ बेटा, लेकिन ये कोई तो भी ऊपर ओपन करना है ना, पानी चाहिए है ना, वो एक सोचना पड़ेगा, है या नहीं? अभी सेंसर्स ये भी आ रहे हैं कि पीछे ग्लास रखे तो जैसे ऑटोमेटिक so like that also we can use. We are not opening anything, but it is a good idea. अच्छा, ठीक, ओके, मोर अबाउट, क्योंकि कोई तो भी ओपन करना है ना, तो फिर वो कंटामिनेट हो जाता है।
वो ना बोर्ड कर रही है मैडम, वो आप जब इधर आने लगे ना तो वो ऐसे ऐसे कर रही है। पहली बार
फाइन, यू हैव डन वेरी
Done, excellent, you have done.
वेरी नाइस।
लेकिन ये सोचो कि ये ओपन कर रहे हैं, बंद कर रहे हैं, तो थोड़ा कंटामिनेट हो जाते हैं ना ड्रिंकिंग वाटर, उसके बारे में क्या करना सोचो। ओके,
My name is Anshika. I am from 6th grade. I prepare a model on solar power generation system. This is solar panel. Solar panel is charged from sun rays. When it charged, it electricity is a controller. Controller electricity is a pump. When pump take water from pond, the water from pond this is called my tank. Then water from my tank is water falling in the field.
पंप यहाँ पर पानी आ रहा है, तो यहाँ से कैसे ले जाएंगे? इसकी ज़रूरत ही नहीं है, ऐसा पंप नहीं होगा।
आई थिंक तो ये सोलर पैनल से पंप चलेगा मैडम। ये टैंक है, यहाँ से ये पानी लेके और इधर डाल, तो वो इलेक्ट्रिसिटी अलग से यूज नहीं हो रही है, इट इज़ ऑटोमेटिकली यूज्ड बाय सोलर।
इसको इम्प्रोवाइज करें तो कर सकते हैं।
थोड़ा साइड में and the sun absorbs heat and aluminum or aluminum or gets trapped inside a glass plate and the heat
It is used only in summer.
yes ma'am ये glass है कल बारिश की वजह से मैं ट्राई नहीं कर पाती
ट्राई करो।
yes ma'am मुझे ये काम करेगा मैं
और ये क्या कॉस्ट पड़ा?
ये सारे
सारी आइटम
ये प्लास्टिक है, ये कांच।
ये प्लास्टिक बॉक्स है या कार्डबोर्ड?
प्रोजेक्ट दिखा के
had a pop-up LED screen above the car which can help us find out our car and where to stop.
पहले स्क्रीनिंग कम हो जिससे ना तो अगर हमें साउंड भी चाहिए हमें काफ़ी नहीं मिल रही है क्योंकि हमें दिख नहीं रही है तो फिर हम ये वाला बटन प्रेस करेंगे और इसमें जो हमारे कार का प्लेट नंबर है वो अनाउंस होने लगेगा। सेकेंड थिंग हमारा जो कार प्लेट नंबर है वो ब्लर हो जाता है समय के साथ। तो हम क्राइम सीन से जो कार वायलेट करते हैं वो कैमरे में कैच नहीं हो पाता कार में, तो एलईडी स्क्रीन अगर ये ऑन रहेगी तो वो कैच हो जाएगा।
मैम ये हाइड्रोलिक ट्रेन वाला बच्चा ऑनलाइन प्रेजेंट करेगा, ऑनलाइन देखिए वो चला के रहे हैं 6 का बच्चा है। So now we are conducting online also. Come from 10 या 15 projects है।
उसमें जस्ट इंस्पायर करेंगे।
Inspire.
हाँ, बाकी साइंस
Science is.
हाँ।
Good morning, teachers and my dear students. My name is Afroza. I am the student of class 8A. This is a science exhibition project done by me. I want to tell about the solar system. What is the solar system? Let's have a note. The solar system is the sun and all the objects that orbit around it. The sun is orbited by planets, asteroids, comets and other things. The solar system is about 4.6 billion years old. The other objects are pulled into orbit around the sun. The sun and the crystal bodies which revolve around it from the solar system. It contains a large number of the bodies such as planets, comets, asteroids and meteors. The gravitational attacks between the sun and these objects keep them revolving around it. The earth, as you know, also revolves around the sun. It is a member of the solar system. It's a planet. There are 7 other planets that revolve around the sun. The 8 planets in our solar system order distance from the sun: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune. Let's talk the sun. What is the sun? Sun is the nearest star from it contains the emitted huge amount of heat and light. The sun is the source of heat and light for all the planets. The planet has effective part in which it revolves around the sun. The part is called an orbit. Mercury. Next is Mercury. What is Mercury? Mercury in Sanskrit we are called Buddha. Mercury is a planet the nearest to the sun. It is a very small planet in our solar system. Mercury is very close to sun. Mercury has no satellites of its own. Second is Venus. Venus in Sanskrit we are called the Shukra. Venus is the Earth's nearest planetary neighbor. It is the brightest sun in our night sky. Venus has no moon or satellite of its own. Third is Earth. In Sanskrit we call it Prithvi. Earth is the only planet in our solar system on which life is being except from special environmental conditions are responsible.
Hello everyone, I am P. Sivistha Santosh of class 70. Today I am going to introduce my smart road system. Now let's see the features of the smart road system. Smart traffic signal based on the vehicle density. Visually impact friendly zebra crossing. Smart turn indicator for bikes and bicycles. Now let's discuss about the smart traffic signal based on the vehicle density. First, an ultrasonic detector would be installed on the traffic signal. This ultrasonic detector would determine the vehicle density by its ultrasonic waves. Then this output would be given to a microcontroller. This microcontroller would determine the signal which is given on the traffic signal. This would avoid unnecessary delays and provide a perfect traffic management. Now let's see about visually impact friendly zebra crossing. There's a different texture on the road near the zebra crossing. This could be felt by the visually impaired people by their stick. When the pedestrian signal turns into green, and vibrating or an audio pattern would be given at the textured place. So the visually impaired person can move on the road independently without any hassle. Now let's discuss about the third feature of my road, which is smart turn indicator. Nearly 2 million accidents have been caused due to the failures of the drivers of giving the turn indicator. This would cause in residential areas. To avoid this, a smart turn indicator would be provided in the bike. When I start to turn the steering of the bike, a vibrating or an audio pattern would be given. So the vehicle can know that a bike is coming on the road. Thank you. This is my project.
Hey guys! Today we will be talking about an issue that is faced by millions of people in our city. The problem is ambulances reaching late to the hospital, by which many people are losing their lives. An ambulance consists of emergency or critical patients who are in need to be treated very quickly and carefully. So it is the responsibility of the citizens to ensure the safety of others too. But these days people have become very busy and they don't have time to think for others. Very less people are bothered to give way to an ambulance these days. So the problem why an ambulance reaches late to the hospital is that of traffic jams. Our city is a metropolitan city and therefore due to its dense population there is a lot of traffic jam in our city. So now, let's see how we can solve this problem. This problem can be solved in a way where we can add a symbol of ambulance in our traffic lights and it will indicate that an ambulance is struck in traffic and needs way. The solution is easily applicable using AI and even modern-day machines. First way to implement this idea is sound detectors should be fitted in the traffic lights with the sound to be detected as siren of ambulances. A for detecting the sound, it will show the ambulance symbol on the traffic lights and a way will be given out to the ambulance to reach its destination. Second way to implement the model is object detectors / recognitions can be used as where they detect an ambulance struck in the traffic. In the case of long distance CCTV cameras can be used, where they detect an ambulance and through signals they pass an intimation and then the symbol of ambulance appears in the traffic lights and a way will be given to the ambulance. So now let's see how the idea will work out. Firstly, the ambulance driver will choose the route in which he or she wants to go or drive, then it will select the route it wants to go in Google Maps and through signals maps will intimate all the traffic lights in the way which he had chosen and then the traffic lights will show up the ambulance symbol and then all the vehicles will start to move sidewards and will give way to the ambulance so that it can reach up to the hospital quickly. Now let's see how this will happen. So here you can see that there is a symbol of an ambulance on the traffic light and all the vehicles are moved sidewards by which the ambulance will move easily through traffic jams and will reach out to hospitals quickly.
Greetings of the day. My name is Rudra Naidu and I study in class 9th. Today I am going to talk about how car has become very helpful to us but also a very big problem. In today's world, cars are one of the most used automobiles worldwide. We use them for our commuting needs, to go for a holiday or go to work. But parking cars has become a major problem when the production of cars increased in the automobile industry. Many people lose their cars and property which was kept in their vehicles when it parked it. Car identification is difficult at public places like shopping malls, concert halls, office parking, etc. And sometimes we have to recognize the license plate of the car whose owner is a troublemaker or a criminal. Its car plate should be clearly visible at the surveillance camera. But we can add pop-up LED screen which will display the car number and rotate above the car. It will also have small mini speakers which will read out your car plate number if required. All these features will be controlled through your car system. Thank you and have a nice day ahead.
Hello, my name is Samara from 6th. Today I am going to explain the basic science behind the simple water dispenser. This machine works with the help of air. When we open the cap of the bottle, the air pushes the water and the water will come out through the pipe. When we close the cap of the bottle, the air does not pushes the water, so the water does not come out through the pipe. Use. This machine is used as drinking water and can use without electricity power. Thank you.
And now the electricity will pass through the wires and go to this one of the bulb's conductor. Then with the help of foil, this electricity will pass through all the bulb's conductors. And do you know that foil is a good conductor of electricity. So let's do this. You can see that when I am rotating this, the bulbs are glowing. And this is the process of wind turbine. Thank you.
Good morning. Today I am Ishwita of class 8A is going to tell about my project which is about solar energy. So as you all can see here a solar panel, and using this solar energy the pump is exerting the water from the ground and the water is stored in a water tank and giving water to the farms. And another use of this solar panel is here in the towns the street lights are lightening because of this solar energy. Thank you.
Good morning, ma'am. My name is Yashashwini. Today I am going to do the science experiment. We are going to test the density of water. To test the density of water, we need to take a watercolor and 2 glasses of water and some salt. So, in one glass of water, we have to put salt. We have to add a lot of salt into one glass of water. And then we will mix it with a spoon. Now we have to put watercolor in normal water. See, you can see it's sinking. Now you have to put some watercolor into the salt one. It's not sinking. It's floating around the water.
Morning. Today I, KSH Pranti of class 8 is going to present about biogas. First, let us know what is biogas. Biogas is gas produced by the help of natural waste such as animal waste, plant waste, etc. Now let us know the process. First, the cow dung is collected and is transferred to the mixing tank where it is substrated, and substrated material is passed through the inlet pipe to the digester where it gets fermented. It takes 7 to 10 days for producing biogas. After the biogas is produced, it is passed through the outlet pipes and is used for cooking cooking, and for other purposes. The remaining slurry is used as manure for plants. Now let us know some more information about biogas. Biogas is far better than LPG as it gets dispersed in air quickly because it is lighter than air. Biogas is a green energy source in the form of electricity and heat. It has a very less emission of greenhouse gases like methane, CO2 and nitrous oxide. Thank you.
Conservation of Plants and Animals by R. Sriram, roll number 8318.
Rishabh Mishra, roll number 8319.
Charan, roll number 8320.
Lakshman, roll number 8313.
How do we protect flora and fauna? To protect our flora and fauna and their habitats, protected areas called wildlife sanctuaries, natural parks and biosphere reserves have been earmarked. Plantation, cultivation, grazing, felling trees, hunting and poaching are prohibited here.
What if plants did not exist? When green plants make food, they give off oxygen. This is a gas that all animals must breathe in order to stay alive. Without plants, animals would have no oxygen to breathe and would die. Without plants, there would be no food to eat.
What if animals did not exist? Wildlife forest, wild forest and grassland would die because they are adapted to rely on animal decomposers as well as pollinator and seed dispersers. This would cause abrupt loss of rainfall, atmospheric change and climate change. Widespread starvation combined with lack of decomposition would cause rampant disease.
Endangered species. An endangered species is a species, a population of an animal, plants or other organisms that is in danger of becoming extinct. This could happen because there are few of that animal left. Its predators have grown in number or the climate that lives in it changing or the places it lives in have been destroyed.
About tiger population in India. Notably, India made a marked comeback in its tiger conservation efforts, from nearing endangerment to now begin home to over 2,967 tigers, that is 70% of the entire world's tiger population. The 50 tigers reserved in India are administered by the Project Tiger, championing under the National Tiger Conservation Authority.
Importance of plants. Plants are really important for the planet and for all living things. Plants absorb carbon dioxide and release oxygen from their leaves, which humans and other animals need to breathe. Living things need plants to live. They eat them and live in them. Plants help to clean the water too.
Extinct animals. Extinction of a particular animal or plant species occur when there are no more individuals of that species alive anywhere in the world. The species had died out. This is a natural part of evolution.
Global warming. Global warming is the long-term heating of heat climate system represents the pre-industrial period between 1850 and 1900 due to human activities, primarily fossil fuel burning, which increase heat trapping greenhouse gas level in Earth's atmosphere.
How global warming affects plants and animals. Climate change also alters the life cycles of plants and animals. For example, as temperatures get warmer, many plants are starting to grow and bloom earlier in the spring and serve longer into the fall. Some animals are walking from hibernation sooner or migrating at different times too.
Interference of humans in wildlife, habitat destruction, fragmentation, and modification caused by human-led activities have taken an extreme toll in threatened and endangered wildlife population at an alarming rate.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Srivardhan. My project is to save fuel. You can see nowadays fuel has become very costly. So I have made hydraulic JCB. Its controls are made up of only sirens and pipes. For this, for this vehicle, no fuel or electricity is used. Only water is used. And this water never ends. It means water is used for only movement of the syringe. The water never ends after many years also. Now I will show how it will work. You can see that only with syringe it is working.